I'm Master Dragonis, and let's play Nation States. Alright, I've already set everything up. The name is Master Dragon Imperium, which I think is Latin for empire. Of course, it's an empire. I'm just going with the default flag for now, which you see, right here. We can change that later, though. I don't like it either. The government is sensible. The currency is Geld, which I think is German for money. I'm probably wrong on that one. The national animal is dragon. The motto is freedom or death. Let's get started. Alright. Whatever I say, we can change later on based on our decisions of the issues, which you'll see what I mean by that in a second. But I'll just go ahead and answer this. A country should be judged by how it treats its worst off citizens. Why not? Corporations are good for society. I agree. Marijuana should be legal. I would pick this one. I don't really know, but I'm going to say disagree for now. The world needs to rediscover its spirituality. Why not, I guess? Young people should perform a year's compulsory military service. I'll disagree for now, but why not? I mean, I can see its benefits. Capitalism is on the way out. I strongly disagree with that one. Without democracy, a country has nothing. I disagree with that one. It's better to deter criminals than rehabilitate them. I'll just go with agree. Alright, let's create our nation. Alright, so as of right now, the empire of Master Dragon Imperium is a fledgling, pleasant nation, remarkable for its barren, inhospitable landscape. The hard-working population of 5 million Master Dragon Imperiums, I'll change that at the end, have some civil rights, but not too many. Enjoy the freedom to spend their money however they like, to a point, and take part in free and open elections, although not too often. The relatively small government juggles the competing demands of welfare, law and order, and education. Citizens pay a flat income tax of 12.3%. I don't know if that's good or not. Master Dragon Imperium economy, worth 237 billion guilds a year, is broadly diverse and led by the woodship exports industry, with major contributions from information technology, arms manufacturing, and furniture restoration. Average income is 47,407 guilds, which with the richest earning 5.6 times as much as the poorest. That's not good. Crime is moderate. Master Dragon Imperium's national animal is the dragon, which can occasionally be seen dodging aircraft in the nation's cities. Huh. Alright, we have some issues. And this, I'll leave a poll at the end, and the groups, everybody that watches this, the viewers' decisions will impact the nation, of course. So, we have 4. Should democracy be compulsory? Now, I'm going to read the entire thing now. Okay, the issue. In response to slow news week, certain highbrow newspapers have stirred up the debate over voluntary versus compulsory voting. Compulsory voting makes about as much sense as having the death penalty for attempted suicide, says civil rights activist Shoshone Winters. You can't force people to be free. You can only give them the choice. Besides, if all those that's a big word. It's not a big word, but I am stupid apparently. The directlets who can be bothered to get off their butts once every few years voted. Who would they elect? I shudder to think. Number 2. It's not contractory at all, argues political commentator Peggy Yates. The fact is, not everyone votes. The outcome isn't surely representative. Some groups, like ugly gun nuts, vote more often than others. That's why we always end up with such terrible politicians. 3. This raises an interesting issue, says Jack Nagarian, your brother. And that is, why do we need elections anyway? Seems to me it would be much simpler if you just decided what was right and did it. Wouldn't that save everyone a lot of time? So, I would go for either 1 or 3. Well, 1 because you don't force people to vote in 3 because we're already getting multiple says in this situation due to all of us having an opinion. Yeah, one or two. I don't really like. I mean, one or three. I don't really like two. But it's whatever you guys decide. Budget time. Alright, budget time. Accountants excited. Oh gosh, there's four possible options for this one. The issue. It's time for the government to allocate spending for the coming year. And as always, special interest groups have keen to have their say. So I guess we decide where a lot of our money will go into. Excuse me. Didn't mean to waste time here. First one, the state of education system is, in many areas, simply frightful, says teacher union leader Mary Geld. And even where we are doing well, we could do better. I appeal to the authorities for a sustainable boost in funding. Remember, the children are our future. Here we go. We don't have a future. We won't have a future unless we improve police numbers and rebuild the military, says General Imogen Silk. Oh, it's all well and good to have your fancy education and nice cars until some tin pot dictatorship decides to invade. And don't pretend like there aren't any of them in our region. Our one priority has to be security. Education is nice, but health and social welfare are more important, says celebrity social worker Abraham Singh. This is where the people who really need the government help are the marginalized. Sorry, my nose is a little messed up right now. Marginalized of our society. If we don't help them, what kind of nation are we? Hey, I've got a crazy idea. It says no to libertarian bird watcher Mia Patel. This doesn't sound good. How the government stops taking so much tax from people. Give us a tax cut, we'll buy things we need ourselves. People need to be weaned off the government teat. Okay then. Number one and number two. I will take either of those. Preferably, I would take number two. But that's just me. Y'all can decide. Like I said earlier, I think there would be a poll in the bottom. Normally these videos won't be this long, because I won't show you the beginning of how it all starts, and there will only be like one or two issues. So, just bear with me. Notice demand time in the sun. A loose correlation of a loose correlation of sartorially challenged individuals known as Let It All Hang Out has called the government to relax public nudity laws. Okay, here we go. For too long, our bodies have been trapped in these prisons of cotton and polyester, yells protester Megan Day Groot, while apparently developing a nasty case of sunburn. Oh gosh. We must repeal the parental law that makes public nudity a crime. My body, my choice to dangle. No. I agree, muses sociology professor Prude, but I don't think the protesters are going far enough. Public nudity shouldn't be an option, it should be compulsory. Nudity is highly liberating, and it would put that disgusting Hooters out of business once and for all. Whoa, says noted accountant Billy Bob Clinton. Are these people serious? The last thing I want to see when I'm out for a coffee is some lumbering, overweight nudist coming down the sidewalk toward me. If people want to get naked, let them do it in the privacy of their own homes. Think of the children. I would like to say number three. Hope y'all agree. I don't want to. Yeah, I agree with him. I don't want to see a fat, overweight dude coming by me. Child casino shock. I remember this one. I have my own, a personal one. Children as young as 8 have been spotted gambling in some Master Dragon Imperium senior casinos. Social activist Chasty Lopez is outraged. Gambling needs to be outlawed immediately. It's no wonder children are becoming sucked into the vice. With adults setting such poor examples, gambling is a stain on the Master Dragon Imperium's international reputation and must be stopped. However, Crown Casino chairperson Gregory James says, what's wrong with children gambling? It prepares them for the realities of life, teaching them that success or failure is not due to hard work or intelligence, but the roll of the dice. Besides, if kids weren't gambling, they'd be spray painting trains. I think number two. I think I would go with number two. That's just my personal opinion. Let me see here. Hold on. Yeah, I'll go with number two. All right, and I would just like to just show y'all a little something. It's our country here. I'm gonna read this entire thing right now. The empire of the Master Dragon Imperium is a fledgling pleasant nation notable for its barren, inhospitable landscape. The hard-working population of 5 million Master Dragon Imperiums have some civil rights, but not too many. Enjoy the freedom to spend their money however they like, to a point, and take part in free and open elections, although not too often. The relatively small government juggles the competing demands of welfare, law and order, and education. Citizens pay a flat income tax of 12.3%. The Master Dragon Imperium economy, worth 237 billion geld a year, is broadly diverse and led by the wood chip exports industry, with major contributions from information technology, arms manufacturing, and furniture restoration. Average income is 47,407 gelds, with the richest earning 5.6 times as much as the poorest. Crime is moderate. Master Dragon Imperium national animal is the dragon, which can occasionally be seen dodging aircraft in the nation's cities. Huh. So we don't have a fact book right now. We can come in and add certain things to this, but the people. These are the leading causes of death. Number one is heart disease. I mean old age, with followed by heart disease, then murder, then cancer, then acts of God. I think the acts of God is kind of hilarious, because one thing you can be is like a religious empire government. This is where all our money is going to. Let's see. The number one gets law and order, education, then healthcare and spirituality. Oh no, welfare is number one. So it goes welfare, law and order, education, spirituality, and healthcare. Then defense, then administration and public transport. Then at end is social policy. I would like this to see this rise. Economy. So we have some black market, uh, some government, but mostly private industry, which I like to see. This is the current trend. It shows our economy, our civil rights, and our political freedoms. So if you want to see these rise or low, it all depends on our decisions. And then we can compare ourselves to the world average. So that's the game. I'll try to finish this. I'll wrap this up really quickly. Alright, so follow the links down below to vote on a poll on what will happen. So please subscribe, like, show your friends, and just have a great day. Thank you for watching.